Hey everyone, Bob here. Today I would like to discuss with you the transport fleet management monitoring system, which I have presented to you previously in my previous video. But this time around, I would like to show you how an inspection alerts, okay, of the report of this transport fleet management monitoring system is going to be done, and we're gonna be doing a traffic light system which is comprised of red color, green color, and the yellow color. Oh, that's what we call um, traffic light system. Okay. In my previous video, I have presented to you how the information will be entered here in this data entry form, and there are lots of things that you're going to monitor in your transport fleet management monitoring system, and one of them is the fleet information, work order, right? Fuel economy tracker, or the fuel consumption that you're going to monitor. And also, you're going to be monitoring the commercial vehicle inspection. Okay, the vehicle is being inspected every year, and the inspection is a prerequisite of the annual registration of your vehicle. So you are also going to monitor the annual registration, and you also have a fleet insurance premium monitoring system. And also the last one is the long haul driver, or CDL, commercial driver's license tracking system. Okay, for the this is for the driver. So if I'm going to go to the fleet report here, okay, this is the fleet report. All the things that we have entered into the format, the entry form, are going to be reflected here or going to be written here. So I've said fleet information is one of them. So the fleet information is like the fleet number of the vehicle, fleet description, make and model, unit type, status. Okay, if you haven't seen the uh, the previous video that I have done for this, I'm going to affix the video link below in the description so that you'll be able to watch it before you watch this. So I recommend that you watch this first, and then you watch this time that I'm going to include the inspection alert system. Okay, and the other one is the work order. Okay, so here I was talking about the preventive maintenance, corrective action of your vehicle. Okay, replacement of spare parts, you know, mechanic is doing it, and there are, corresponding cost in when you're replacing parts. Like for example, this part in this list, we have engine oil filter replacement. Okay, engine oil, water pump assembly, steering pump assembly, etc. Okay, so let's go straight to the inspection. Okay, this is what we're going to be monitoring, and we're going to implement the as I've said, the traffic light system, which is the colors of green, yellow, and red. Okay, explain to you much more vividly later. Okay, in the commercial vehicle inspection, this is a prerequisite of the annual registration renewal of your vehicle, or for new vehicle, new registration of your vehicle. So the things that I have written here is the inspection, the last inspection on your vehicle. So after the inspection is carried out, then your vehicle will be scheduled for the next inspection. So like for this one, 22nd March 2022 year. And so the next inspection would be 1 year after, or 365 days later, which is 22nd March 2023 year. Okay. So the next column would be the days to next inspection. You can see there are positive numbers here, there are negative numbers, 0 days. Okay, these are number of days. Okay, this is the column, or this is the criteria that we're gonna be monitoring and implement the traffic light system. Here you can monitor. This is just a short list. This, I'm giving an example here. But if you have a very long list all the way down to the bottom, then you're going the scheduler who is doing the scheduling of the commercial vehicle inspection to the authorities or the government will have difficulties in prioritizing in terms of prioritizing the schedule of the inspection, sending the vehicle to the government for inspection, and they're gonna pay for the inspection, all that, and the vehicle should pass in order for the vehicle to be to submit for renewal of registration. So that's the reason why I'm going to implement here the traffic system so that the scheduler or the planner will be able to, to prioritize. Like, for example, the critical ones are in red color, and the next critical one is the yellow color, and the green one is okay because still far from the schedule. So let's say, for example, this one, negative 364. So negative 364 days before the next inspection. So you can see the next inspection date is 21st of April 2024. That's still far, which is 364 days more to go. So that's why it's negative 364. But this one on the first column, first row, you got 32 days. Okay, the schedule will be on 22nd March 23. Already lapsed because today is already for 20 rather April 24th, and the vehicle is supposed to be inspected on 22nd March 2023. It's already 1 month have passed. That's why you got days to next inspection is you have lapse of 32 days. Another one here is 24 days lapse. When you have negative numbers, that's okay. Like, for example, this one is negative 53. So 53 days more to go before your next inspection schedule. Like this one, 15th of June, 2023. Today is April. So you get 2 months more before your your vehicle will be sent for inspection to the government. Okay, so that's why it would be easy for the scheduler or the planner to to prioritize, because he's the guy responsible. Of course the driver will submit the vehicle for inspection, but the scheduler is the one doing the scheduling of all these vehicles to be sent to the government for inspection. So he's got, or she's got to prioritize, okay, the ones in red or the ones in positive numbers, positive days should be prioritized first. Okay, that's why we're gonna be doing the traffic light system in order for him or for the scheduler or the planner to be easier for him or for her to priority in terms of prioritization of the scheduling of the submission of vehicle for the next inspection schedule. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, in order for us to be able to do this traffic light system, we need to do the VBA. Okay, we need to create some codes in the VBA, in the Visual Basic for applications. Okay, but first thing first, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign, I'm gonna name this column, right? I'm gonna assign a name for this column. All right, so because I'm gonna be doing some loop in the VBA. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name this. You just go to the name bar here and assign a name. So in my case, it should be meaningful name so that you understand what you're doing, what is this name for. So I'm gonna say inspection, INSP. You can abbreviate it. Okay, don't put you know space between two words. Okay, otherwise it will not be accepted by the computer. So it's either you put an underline, or you're gonna put don't put any space at all, like inspection INSP laps. I'm gonna name it laps. That would be a meaningful name. uh, I'm gonna show you later how it's going to be used in our VBA codes. Okay, just enter. Okay, okay. So you get a name already. If you have more numbers, or okay, longer list, you you know you can go all the way down, or even going all the way down to the bottom of the column. Doesn't matter, but all of this will be covered. So in our case, I'm just giving you an example. So I'm just assigning name to this numbers that I have already have here as example. Okay, so we already have a name, and the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to the developer tab. I already have an open developer tab. If you don't have, then you have to open your developer tab. So some new guys or new Excel, they don't have developer tab open yet. So you're gonna open that one. I have already covered that in my previous video. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the insert, and then go to the command button. Okay, this one, command button, because we need a button to implement. Okay, to apply it. We need something to click, to be able to apply the VBA codes that we have created. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the VBA. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, hang on, please. Okay, I'm gonna open the properties. This one, properties window, because it's not opening. How come it's not opening? Okay, it's opening already, because I'm gonna change the caption. Okay, by default the caption is command button 2. So what I'm gonna do is, usually it's command button 1, but I already used the first one. So what I'm gonna do is this is the caption. I'm gonna change the caption so that we understand what is that button for. So the button, I'm gonna say inspection. I can say inspection alerts. That would be okay. Inspection alerts, right? Okay, and then for it to be more visible, maybe you can change the font style. The font style. Just open this one. Right. So for the font, Calibri is okay. For the font style, this is what I want to change. Just change. I want to change this to regular, from regular to bold, so that it would be more visible. Then click OK, and the inspection alert is already okay. And you can close this window now. All right. Okay, we have an inspection alerts button. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create now the VBA codes. I'll just have to double click this one, inspection alerts button. Just double click this, and I have some existing, what you call, existing codes that I have used for the other. Okay, so don't worry about that. And this is the one that we're going to use now, the new one. Okay, so all right, we have the private sub command button to underline click. Okay, open close parenthesis. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna specify our variable. So I'm gonna say dim. Okay, dim. I'm gonna dim it. Dim cell as range. This would be our right. Our what you call uh variable, right? So we're gonna, also we're gonna be doing this as loop because we're gonna cover the range or the column. So I would say for the loop, for each cell in range, right? For each cell in range, remember, open parenthesis. Remember, we specified already, assign a name for the range that we are going to modify, or rather to create the traffic light alert for. That was what, I think, inspection, right? Inspection lapse, I think. Yes. Okay. And don't forget the double quotation mark, because that is exactly what we're looking for. So it's just that is the string that we're looking for. Okay, and then okay, we're gonna have what you call three conditions, right? We're gonna have three conditions. What are the three conditions? There are numbers, okay, which we are going to specify for our yellow condition, and then the second one would be our green, and there are also numbers, okay, that we're going to specify for our red. So we're gonna have if statement, okay. So I say the if statement is like this: if cell that value, okay, that value of the specific cell on that range, which is the inspection lapse. All right. So the first condition for yellow, the number should be, I would say the number should be greater than or equal to -5 and less than or equal to 0. That would be yellow. As for the green, all the numbers less than -5 would be green, because still far away from the scheduled next inspection. So that would be green. And for the red, the positive numbers, because it's already lapsed the inspection schedule. So what we're going to do is we're going to specify now the condition. The condition is greater than or equal to -5, which is yellow, right? This is for the yellow color. And because this is between two numbers, so we're gonna write and cell that value, the value of that specific cell is less than or equal to 0. All right. Okay. Then don't forget that then when you are, when you are writing, if you're using if statement in the Excel spreadsheet, okay, you are, the condition is like if uh, the condition is true, you do this. If the condition is false, then you do this. But here in the VBA, if statement is different, because we use if statement, then you say then, and then you can use else or else if, right? Or else. Since we are going to have three conditions, then we're going to use if, else if, and else, right? Then we're gonna specify now the color of this, which is the cell dot interior dot color, because we're going to be putting colors here. right? So what I'm gonna do is we're going to use 3 different colors. And in order for us to be able to get those, I'm going to open the immediate window, this one. Okay, why I'm opening the immediate window? Because I'm gonna put here in the spreadsheet. The first one is, okay, the green one. Okay, the second condition is the yellow one. Actually, this is not yellow. This is yellow, but this is amber. I'd like to use the color amber, but I'm gonna call it yellow. Okay, I got used to it. All right, and the third one is the, okay. Now I'm gonna put my cell, my range here in the green color, which is under AH 3 column. Okay, then I'm gonna open again the this one. This is the what you call VBA, Visual Basic Editor. Okay, so it's easy for us to find and just type question mark because we're asking the numbers or the number code of the specific color, which is the green one. Okay, then it's a active cell. Okay, on the active cell, which is on the green color. Then that interior, that color. Just enter. Okay, this is the number for the green. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put the active cell on the yellow one or the amber. Okay, then open again this one. Then okay, I'm before we get confused, I'm going to put this one. This is the green one, so that we don't get confused. Okay, and then just again enter, and then this would be the yellow one. All right. Then I'm gonna put the active cell right on the red color. Then open the VBA. So okay, and this would the next one would be red color. All right. So the first one, okay, the first one that we're going to do is the yellow, because if cell that value is greater than or equal to -5 and cell that value is less than or equal to 0, then cell that interior that color. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this is for the yellow one, so I'm gonna get this number, then Control C, okay, then Control V, okay, copy paste, then enter. The next one would be what? And the next one would be else if, okay, else if. So else if is what? Cell that value. Okay, cell that value is the condition is less than -5. Then okay, okay. The next one would be the cell that interior. Okay, that color. Okay, the next one that we're going to this less than -5 all the way down negative. That would be green. So the color green is equal to this number, green. Okay, then control copy, control C, and then control V. That would be the green. Kasi the last condition, okay, the last condition is else. Else, by the way, I'm gonna put next. Okay. In F, right? Because we need the next for our loop, okay? All right. So the next one is red. Remember red? I can just say else. Else. Okay. Then cell dot interior dot color. Okay. Is equal to red. This number 255, no need for to copy paste, you just type 255, okay, NF. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. I don't need this anymore because we got the three set of numbers for our three colors. Okay, all right, so I think we've done our VBA codes. Okay, then let's find out. Run sub. Okay. So we got it, right? Let's do it again using this inspection alert button. You go to the home and then remove no fill. Okay. Okay, do it again. I'm gonna click this inspection alerts button, then click it. Okay, you got it. So if you see, if it's a long list, then would be better for the scheduler because you'll be able to easily be able to, to prioritize. Which one are you going to prioritize as a scheduler or a planner? Of course, the red one. This one is already 32 days lapse. And this one, this is for the, uh, okay, this number, fleet number TT04 tractor man truck. Okay. So we're gonna schedule it right away. No, we're gonna schedule it right away. The 32 days lapse, 24 days lapse, 54 and third days lapse. The second that the scheduler should prioritize is also the amber or the yellow one. This one 0 days to next. Okay, which means if today is 24 or 23 April, then 0. This is actually the formula of this is based from the current date. Okay, it's not from the it's not from the, not actually from the next registration date, but from the current date, because the current date is what you call a dynamic. So we're going back there. Okay. Yeah. So if I say for April 22, 2022, so that would be 2 days lapse already because the current date is 24 April. Okay, today, that would be today. This is current date. Okay. If you see the formula now, okay, now. So it means current. Now the next inspection is 22 April. So you got 2 days more. Okay. Before inspection from the current date. Okay. So if you see the formula, the current date minus next inspection, that would be 2 days. Okay. So that's understood already. Okay. So let's go back to the traffic light system. All right. So you don't have to worry about the green because the green 364 days more to go for this vehicle, 9 days, 53 days, 99 days, 7 days, 22 days. So that's green because our condition is for the yellow greater than or equal to -5 and less than or equal to 0. That would be yellow color. Okay, in between those numbers. For the green one, all the way down, less than -5 all the way down. That's why all the negatives are all green. Then the red one is +1 numbers greater than +1. So all the positive numbers are all red and should be prioritized by the scheduler or the planner in the transport office. Okay, this is a very good system that we have created here, and and the transport management will be able to, you know, to monitor. And of course, you don't want your vehicle, you know, to be not be inspected, because this is a prerequisite of the registration renewal, and you don't want your vehicle not renewed and still running on the road. Otherwise, you're going to have problems with the authorities. And if let's say highway patrol find out that your one of your vehicle is not renewed, the license or the registration, and you're going to be in big trouble, and the company will pay a big amount of penalty. Okay, so I hope you like this system that I've introduced to you, and you can do your own exercise. And if you have issues, then you just leave a comment below, so that I'll be able, so that I may be able to, you know, to rectify whatever question that you have to ask me. Okay, so if you like this, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that you'll be notified of my next upload, my video upload. And thank you for watching.